Okay, I hope we are clear till yesterday, right? User security and all, right? So, okay, it seems Trupti have got some issues or some questions over there. We will solve once the class is done, okay? Or at the end of class, not a problem. So today we'll check out some new topics again. Let's go back and see. So today and probably few next classes we'll see something what is wiki and blogs. These are again very interesting topics which we have in SharePoint, and in SharePoint again they are creating wikis and blogs are a very easy task. Only thing is we just have to know what exactly are there in wikis and blogs. Fine. Again, whenever we are calling on wiki and blog, it is the same word as we use, right? Blogging, it's a same use. You can create your own blogger site here with the different components, and you can give that to end user with some permissions and all. And in the same way you can create some wikis in here, right? And you can provide them to the end user for something, not a problem. We'll just explore some very good features in this anyways, right? So first let us start with wikis, right? Now wikis are again a type of libraries we have in SharePoint anyways, right? So again it is like I hope you guys know Wikipedia, right? So Wikipedia is again nothing but fast information which we can get through different pages being designed, right? And each and every page is designed at different parts of the world, and by different people. I mean different people in the sense who are in the same organization in ways, but they are located in a different parts of world, and they'll be just creating pages and integrating at one place. But they don't integrate using different web pages and all. So they just follow some patterns actually. So we'll be checking on how to create different wikis in SharePoint, and whoever is creating a wiki component or wiki page, how to link up that with our wiki, right? And yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, anyways, we'll not start. Let's get back. I'm just giving an introduction, right? So that's what is wiki, and here again, so this main reason why we use wikis is like let us take an example of corporate again, right? Let us take an example again of corporate, where we have initially we have seen something like corporate. In corporate we'll be getting something like requirement documents, right? What is this? uh, okay, sorry, something yeah, okay, fine. Sorry, not this one. Fine. Fine. Like if you remember, we have seen in our previous classes, we have seen a scenario like where we have seen something like, if there is an organization with a different roles or different a group of people or section of people, where you want to pass some information. So as I've told you something like let us say a CEO want to announce a quarter 3 results. So like company have made a good results this year and all. So instead of just sending a mail, what he'll do, he'll just update the whole thing in a wiki page, right? And till now what we have seen is, we have seen so many things like libraries and all, right? They are like they'll be used in particular to each and every team, right? But wikis are something which contains some useful informations as compared to uh, other informations, like it will be like complete end user information, and there won't be any secure information where you have to keep your requirements of a particular project. Let us say a corporate have got one banking project, and all the documents or all the information related to that banking project should be kept secret. They should not just convey to the even not to the the product which is just beside us. No, so there we have to maintain some secrecy. But in wikis and blogs, it is like uh, pass the information across the people with a with a direct url, instead of sending a big emails where it contains different images and all. Just send an url to everyone where you'll give access to each and every guy in organization and let them see. And whenever you want to change anything, just you can change at one place and it will be affected to each and every one. And if you want to all the user security again works in same way even in wiki pages, right? Everything is same again, but only thing is the way you are presenting information will be different. So there will be some things like you can connect pages directly in wikis, pages created by others, and some other guys can add more wikis. They can save in wikis. You can also save some you can write some direct html part of coding in wiki for changing some parts, inserting some images and all, right? So we'll be checking out those things in our SharePoint wiki, right? So for that, let me create one. So we have seen so many. So let me create one more site here. Again, let me take. So here, so till 2007 SharePoint. They in 2007 SharePoint. I mean not till in 2007 7 SharePoint. To create a wiki, there used to be like a separate page creation. Yeah. Any doubts in there? No. Okay. So you can just mute up your. I'm getting a resound actually. That's why I just said yes. You can just mute all your mic sound. Yeah. So till 2007, in order to create a wiki page, there used to be separate page type, but it is been removed from 2010. They have made it a direct library, and that library you can create in a direct page, right? So that is what we have. So let me see. Let me create. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we are starting a new topic which is wikis and blogs. Any doubt, Trupti? I mean, I didn't get your question. Yeah, we are starting a new topic. So we are done with security thing, and we are moving on creation and creating a different sites again. You can type in Trupti. Any doubt? I can't hear anything. Okay, why? You guys are still preparing. No, preparing. No, you guys can hear me, Mohammed, Lakshmi.
I can hear. Yes.
Yeah, but why she is not? And we just entered into SharePoint stuff. What actually we have, right? And we haven't started anyways the SharePoint stuff. Anyways, I have recorded. You can just go through that. Not a problem, right?
Okay.
Introduction. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here into the till in 2000 7 SharePoint, right? You don't we don't have. I mean, people used to create direct pages, wiki pages, right? But in 2007, they have made it a library which is more accessible to across the pages,
Mm.
right? So that's how in 2010, it's from 2010, it's wiki experience has been improved, right? And we'll be checking out what how exactly we can create an wiki, right? So let's go back here and let me create some blank site again so that we can create more options. Let me go to page. Yeah, let me go to page and just say my or IT wiki, some wiki page, and you can just go to wiki, more options, right? New page. Okay, we don't want page, we want site, right? We want some blank site, IT wiki site, right? And let me call it as IT wiki. Go to more options, right? Here let me give again, it's a this is Wiki for whole corp IT shareholders something, right? And keep your address here. Again, can you see here? Again, you can give permissions. It is same as creating a page or site again, right? And let me just give some quick launch here. And so here let me give the parent itself, because you want I so we want our wiki to explore more people, right? And top link, anyways, we'll try to create top link now. Create page. So now, before moving into creating a wiki, let's change the theme of our site, because here in SharePoint you can change the theme of your site. Let me show you that where to change, right? Because each and now this is something which you have IT wiki, right? So it is under our corp IT collection again. Let me go to corp IT collection and we have IT wiki, right? So now there is something called theming. So as of now we have seen all the pages, whatever you have, HR site, account, anything, everything is of a same theme, like gray colored menus and all, right? Actually you have some default themes in SharePoint. You can just set default. So let me go to IT wiki, let me change this theme. So how to change this theme is, go to site actions, right? You have, again you have to go to site settings here, right? And you have something called, yeah, under look and feel, right? You have something called site theme. Click on that, right? So site theme we have, go back and close something, yeah. So these are site theme, where you can see here that we were in continuous default theme, right? You can actually change the color of your site, right? Or classic or something. Let me just take something classic and click on apply. So what it does is it will completely change your CSS, background colors, fonts, and some other good features of your whole site. Whole site, I said whole site, it is not for whole collection. Site collection, it will be changing to only your site. Now can you see here, it just got changed, for a better experience, it just got changed to this site. So now again you can give different themes to, now again it's a same theme here. Then let's go back to something called info institute. We have created some web components and much more bigger items in here, right? You can change your theming there. So why we go for different themes and all is, again, so let us say you have some 10 sites under site collection, right? So whatsoever you are moving with the theme itself, you can know on what site is, if you are not able to see all these things, right? So even there, you can, it will help you, right? Start theme again, right? Let me just go and select some other theme, which is something, right? Summer and all. So click on apply, right? It will apply the whole theme for you, right? Can you see it? It has changed actually, but you are not able to see the theme because it is somewhat same as. So let me just select something which is very here, somewhat colorful, right? Okay, so this is where okay, I don't know whether you like this or not, but we have changed the complete view of your site, right? And where you can see that you can see here the color, even previously it was blue shaded, right? And even the theme got changed to each and everything. You can see here the loading part and all, the experience will be changed. So that's how we have some default things here. Let's go back to our corp IT collection and let's go back to IT wiki. So these are wiki site, right? Anyways, now first ever thing is how, what is a wiki we have seen, and how to create a wiki page, and what are different things which we can do using wiki page, right? So now, in order to create wiki page, I said, you have to, create a library of type wiki, right? So here, let's go to library here. When you filter it, you have something called wiki page library. Can you see this? It was a wiki page, but it is being embedded in a library. Let me select this, and let me say my some this library is wikilib something. Let's go back to more options and just give this is shareholder site something, or shareholders wiki, and quick launch. I want yes, create. Now you can see here, yeah, this is your wiki library, or I can say this is your wiki page. See, inside it has created a separate page here, which is, if you have any if you have any library, normal library here, you won't be getting this type of home for a wikilib, right? So when you create a library of type wiki, your separate page will be created where you have something called home, and you can create more pages. We'll be checking out what it is. So like whenever you add a wiki library, and whenever you just when it gets loaded into page, right, this is the default thing which gets added, and this will give you anyways brief introduction of what is a wiki library, right, and how to use it. So you can use the same link again. If you click on this, you can see how to use it, what are the different things that we can use, like how to how to edit a page, how to create wiki links. We'll be checking out everything, right, and how to create different pages, how to manage your how restoring a page, right? We'll be checking out these things, not, but anyways, you have all these things in your default wiki whenever you have, right? And you also have a definition of what is wiki. It has been mentioned again, like it's something which you can share or collaborate with different group of peoples, right? And it says, in the second where it says, in different business environments with a low maintenance way, you can keep you can keep uh, guys updated with the new latest informations, right? Yeah. And they have given some examples here, like brainstorming areas, which is nothing but projects where you will be getting new requirements, and IT cases to resolve on, or collaborating sites, creating instruction guide, right, gathering data, tracking call, right, and building an encyclopedia of knowledge, right. All these are something which are which you can actually explore to outside, right. So that is nothing but your actual wiki page. So this is the default which you have. You can also edit this. So editing from here again, it is same as editing a page, right? You can see here, when I go to browse here, when I go to browse and check on page, when I click on all pages, right, so your wiki page, we have added it as a library. You can see it as a library, right? But it will be under something called pages. You can see here, it will be under a pages. Click on home, you can go to the same, right? Okay, it's a page. So whatever you are doing, like adding different items to this is same as, or adding different parts is same as adding thing till this time. Whatever we have done, you can do each and everything here, but there are some good features being provided in wiki, and we'll see what they are. Let me edit this page. If you see this editing, it will again take you to the same editing site, and it will give you the ribbon whatever we have seen for editing the site, right? The same ribbon. You can insert different different things like list, existing list, and all. We'll be checking out all these things, not a problem. So first, let me just change this up. Like I want welcome to your like home wiki, right? Let me just remove this. Okay, okay, you can just select this, and you can make it center spread, right? Let me just increase this font 24, and just changing the color to be more visible to people, right? Something in some color, not a problem, any color is okay. And let me just give this leave this as it is, but we'll remove this, right? And let's say this is for collaboration, just write something in here. Yeah, let's save and close. So this is again here, editing page is again same. Now what is new in here? What is new is here, so I said in wikis, so whatever you want to do, like if you want to add a page, you don't have to go and add a page and come back and link. You can directly do all these things here. Now how? Let me just edit page again. It is again site settings and edit, or you can also click this one, edit, right? Both are same. Let me just click on edit page. When I click on it, so now this is very important. I'll just say, so let us create a few or two pages in this. So this is our home wiki page, and let us create something called this is my corp IT, right? Let us create again some HR wiki and accounts wiki, right? Or BA wiki. Let us say uh, this is for HR wiki. Now we don't have site for HR, right? We haven't created a wiki for HR. So how to create it from here itself, or how to link the site is, you have to click on two square braces. Now you can see here it is loading something, which means it will load all your previous, if you have already wikis, it will load. Now as we don't have any wikis, let us type something called HR, right? HR wiki, right? Someone is calling me.
Hello?
Yeah, Trupti,
Yeah,
you can hear me? I think there
yeah,
is
I
a
can.
problem with your internet, it seems, right? You are continuously discontinuing. Okay, anyways, you can
Yeah,
hear me now.
yeah, but you keep like your voice keeps breaking. I can't. You say a sentence and then I don't hear nothing. That's what happens.
Okay, so what we have seen here is, like, we just gave some. This is for HR wiki. Let me just give it as a not bold, a small, normal one. Here I said this is for HR wiki, and I created something like this. Let me just give this what it is. I'll explain you this anyways, right? Let me save and close. So when I save and close this page, you can see here, right? You can see there is some link being created, which is HR wiki, but actually there is no actual wiki page whose name is HR wiki. So that's why it is giving something in dots. So whenever in a wiki page in SharePoint, whenever you see some link which is in dots, anyways, right, this wiki page anyone can create and anyone can actually configure in your site. That is not that will be allowed for all admins across your team, right? So if you want to connect back to some page, which means you have to give actual name, and let us say that site is not there in SharePoint, so that will come in dotted way, right? And if you can see here, if you click on this, it will allow you to create that page. Fine. See here, this page will be created in a wiki library, and it says the page HR wiki does not exist. Do you want to create? Right? So that's how, if you want to create, you can create. Now it was on dotted, that which means it is not being created. Now let us create a new wiki page, right? Let's create. When I click on create, you can see here, right, a new page will be created. See, a new page will be created with a for HR wiki. Let me call it as welcome to HR wiki. Just let's keep it simple, right? Welcome to HR wiki, and let's make it some bigger one, just to make it contrast, some red here, right? And some data in here, this right. So we'll be checking out this is HR wiki, right? And save and close. So now you can see here that this is your HR wiki, right? Now here let's go back to our home page of TWiki. You have libraries, you have wiki library, right? Now you can see your wiki library. Now you can see here it actually shows you link. If you click on this, you can go back to your HR wiki. Fine. So here let us say I want to go back to one more HR wiki. Let's go back to wiki Now here this is a HR wiki, and let's create one more wiki page, which is, let's say this is for HR wiki, and click here, and let us say I want some BA wiki, business analyst wiki. We don't have anyways, let me create. Click here for BA wiki, right, and let's save and close here. See here again. So if you have a library here, it won't give a dotted. If you don't have, it will give in this way, right? Let me click on this, and yes, I want to create it out, right? And let's say some quick welcome to BA wiki. This is BA wiki page. Give it some, come on, right? Give it something in this way. Okay, doesn't matter. And let's save and close, right? Now we have created some three wiki libraries, which is from wiki library. We said this is a home, and while I think in Wikipedia you would have seen these type of things. Let us say you are just you are browsing for something like um, some, you gave some name like some Ambrose, right? So while reading about him, so there will be something like hyperlinks will be, you will be watching at some hyperlinks, and when you click on this, it will go to some other page in Wikipedia. I hope you have seen that, right? If you are searching something like water, if you are reading your wiki page, Wikipedia page, right? So in between you will be getting some links here, which is nothing but it means something. So if you can open it in the same way, so that page is whatever the meaning is there is the meaning same here. So when I'm reading, I want to know HR. What is HR wiki? We'll click on this. Now you can see HR wiki, right? Go back. After reading something, I want to know, okay, what is BA wiki? Click on this. You can read something called BA wiki, fine? So in this way, you can play around. And here, sorry, you can give this in only wiki libraries, right? So now, this is how we connect. Now, let's go back to HR wiki. Now we already have HR wiki. Let us see how it is populated now. Now let me edit this HR wiki. Now from HR wiki I want to go to BA wiki. Now let's see here. Let me just edit. Yeah, this is HR wiki. I'll say go to BA wiki. BA, right? Now let me just start with this. Can you see here? You can see HR wiki. Whatever you have created will be given in drop down. Let me click on this BA wiki, right, and close, and let me save and close, right? Can you see here, if I click on this, it will go to BA wiki page. The same way, let's edit this up, and let me say go to, again, if you can see we were in BA, right? So here I want to go to, you can see HR wiki. Click on this and close, save and close, right? Go to HR, right? It will go to HR wiki. Go to BA wiki, it will go to BA wiki. Now if you want to go back to home, which is wiki library, wiki lib is our home, right? So from here we went to HR wiki, and here we went to BA. Now let me just give one more link here. Go to BA, which is BA link, or we'll just say, if you click here, you'll get something called home. Home is nothing but parent of all these wiki pages, which is nothing but wikilib. Let me select on this home, right, and save and close. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, Trupti.
I just want to ask, how are you creating these? Like when you say, okay, go to BA wiki or go to HR, where do you go to create that?
I'm not directly. It is creating directly here. See here.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. When you click on, see, I'm not. See, when I say, or when I say one square bracket, another square bracket, it will automatically give me all the options.
Okay.
This,
and how do you get the top row with save and close, checkout? How do you get all that?
this one, when you actually edit something, right? Okay, I'll show you that. Let me just save and close here. Okay. Now how do we get this is we have to go to site actions and edit page, right? You remember this? No?
Yeah,
Like if you want to
yeah.
edit something, you have to go to something called site actions edit page, right? So instead of that, I said you also have the same symbol here. Can you see this symbol? Let me go back. Can you see this symbol? Edit.
Yeah. Yes.
It means the same. Click edit on this, automatically you will get the whole ribbon, right? or or let me go back to the same page, or click on site actions and edit page, both are same. Okay, so
Okay.
that's how we are editing your page. See, you got an editing, and if you go to format text, this is your ribbon. Fine.
Right.
So in this we are just typing it out, that's it. We are not creating anything, we are just typing it out here. So when you actually type in double square, it's like square braces here, which is like this, it will automatically give you the complete wiki libraries under this site, right? So we have created something called HR, we have created something called BA, right? And we have something called home. We want to go to home, that's why we selected this, right? And we will save and close, right? So now when you click on home, see, it will take you to home, right? In the same way, go. I'm sorry,
No, I understand now. I got it.
no,
Yeah.
Mohammed was asking some question. Yes,
Oh,
Mohammed.
sorry.
I'm not getting your voice. Yeah, I'm not getting your voice. It's too low actually. Yeah, you can type in. Can you search option? Yeah. You can do that. You can do that from here. Can you see it here? Yeah, search this site, right? You can do that from here also. Let me find, because we haven't come up with search engine. We'll be coming up to with this. Let me just search Wiki, BA Wiki, right? When I search on this BA Wiki, because this is the internal search it gave in Wiki, right? Okay, it is just searching my. Okay, because not assigned to any index this site. Okay. Okay, we have to attach it to some search results, right? So you can actually search using this site, but actually what you have to do is in order to use the search engine of your SharePoint, you have to do some settings first. Actually, we'll come to that search part when we actually come to search engine part of SharePoint, right? But yes, you are right. In as in SharePoint, not only this, even if you go back to something like property collection, right? You can see here in all the sites you will be having this search site, right? So you can search any of the things using this, but only thing is you have to do some indexing. We'll be checking out that indexing part in our search engine thing, right, Mohammed? Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Sure. But yes, you're right. We can use a search option for searching different wiki pages, and also normal pages, also lists, also web parts, everything. It will give you everything, right? As you can see, this all site content, right? All site content. It will check everything for you based on your permissions. Again, while searching, it will search based on your permissions again, right? We'll be checking out the complete search engine in our further classes, right? Yeah. So let's move on. So we were in wikilib, and we have created something like home here. When I click on HR wiki, can you see we got something called BA wiki and home? When I click on home, go back to this. So we were in HR wiki. So HR wiki, we can go to BA wiki again, which is this. Again, I want a home here. Again, edit this. So this time we'll check on something new. Go to this, or I want to go to home, but I don't want to show it as home. I want to show it as home page. How to show that is just type on tab here, one tab. We call it as tab or pipe, and just say home page. I want to give some my custom name, which is home page, right? Let me just save and close here. So you can see home page here, not home, right? Click on home page and you can go to this. Again you can see HR Wiki. Here I have only uh, home here, right? I can also change this. Again, go edit here. Let us say I want to change it as tab go home. Simple, right? Some go home, right? And save and close. You can see go home. Click on this, you'll go to, you can go to home, right? So in that way, if you want to change any links address, right, or links display name, you can use something called tab, right? Just, or I'm sorry, it is pipe. It's a pipe symbol here, pipe symbol, and just say BA Wiki or something, right? It'll go and save in that way. Fine. So in that way, what we have done is we have connected, interconnected. See, so how much time it took for us to create a page? Not much. Only thing is you have to make sure the content. Whenever I am saying BA Wiki, so here you'll be writing so many things. Again, what are the so many things you can create web parts. You can create each and everything whatever we have done in this page. Again, how to do that is you can click on edit, right? See, let us say I want to add something in here, right? Let us say I want to, at the end of my page, right, at the end of my page I want to add an image, right? Oops, let me just go back here, right, and let me just right here, let us say I want to add something. I'll just go to insert. Can you see here in insert you can get everything, existing list or everything you can get. Okay, now let us see something here which is for BA, or let us go to HR to be more meaningful. Click on OK. Let's go to HR Wiki, right, and go to edit page. Now, so in insert you can see different options here, right? We have seen something called list, existing list, web part and all. Let's see what is a table. Table is nothing but you can create your own tables for some options here, which is, let me select this. These are nothing but your rows, and how many columns you need and how many rows you need. If you click on this, automatically it will give you some rows and columns, right? And you can actually move the places. So if you don't want it here, keep it at the end, you can keep, right? Click on this, it's the same. I'll just say in HR it's a employee name, right, and I'll just say skill, right? So I'll just say experience, right, and just say project. See, you can create your own employee name like Sam, right, and its skill is some Sharepoint, right, and experience is some, say 4 years, project is internal, let us say, right? In this way you can create your own tables, right? Yeah, and also you can actually create, format your table colors and all. You can do all these stuff, right? Let me save and close. You can see here, right? So in Wiki page you have something called all these stuffs, and HR guys have revealed who are the employees they have and what is the skill and what is the experience and all. So if any project wants, I want a SharePoint guy who can actually have 4 years of experience and working for internal, he can go and get the guy's name, and he can search for some contact details, right? So that's why we provide this. Now let's go back to BA Wiki and add some more components here. Let me edit this, right? Yes, so here I want some web part. Let us go and add some web part here, or let's go back and same, which is picture here. Let's go back and add some picture. At the end of BA Wiki we want some picture. Either you can actually Okay, it says no document. Okay, not a problem. You can just go and add some image viewer here. Click on add, right? So here you got an image viewer, right? To link an image, click on this so that you can actually link an image to this. Okay, you can click on this so that if you want any image, HTTP, some image you can take. Let me just cancel because my PC has become so slow. Okay, let me just check out something else. Insert. Let me say, yeah, in picture, let us take something from computer. I want to add something from computer, right? And okay, so we don't have file. Okay, we'll create a document library, not about, because we have to keep a repository of everything you are adding to Wiki library. This skills. Come on. Okay, it is asking for some VA. Sorry guys, it's some document library here. Okay, just give some my docs and just say yes. Now let me refresh this page. Wiki lib. Let me just say cancel. Stay on this page. Wiki lib. Okay. So we have some document library. Let me just see whether we will be able to browse it or not. If it is not, let me just take something, some image from here. Go to HR Wiki. And we have this. Go to BA Wiki. Let me just take something. We'll just take some random. We don't need to think much. Let me just take this URL here. I'm just copying this URL and image viewer, open pane here, and let me just paste this image link. Right. Okay. Yeah, you got a image here, and you can actually edit this page. Yeah, and you can actually do some editing here, right? So this is what we have. Something like you can create your own images and all. Like you can just say VA Wiki and some images and all, right? And you have connected to home page and all, right? So these are, we have created some links in here and all. So now you may be getting some doubt that like you have created your wiki in IT Wiki. Now you have got so many other pages in pages in your corp IT collection. Let us say this is an open site and you want to provide this in in some other site. Now how to do that is like, just go to wikilib, which is our home of your wiki pages, right? And you have to right, this is a wiki, right? Now you can see here, so under corp IT collection we have IT wiki and some page, right? So let's copy this URL here and let me just save this URL, right? And let's go back to some other page which is corp IT collection. Let's go back here, right? And let's go to something like info institute maybe, right here. Let us see whether we can add any link here. Let's go back and see edit site, right? So in edit site, yeah, and something like, let me just add a web part. Let us see whether we can add something like related to this, users tasks and all, right? No, we cannot insert that anything, right? Upload a web part and browse again, go back to some corp IT collection, something. Okay, let us say in this web part sample, this is my page and I want to go to that link whenever I want. You have something called link here, right? Linking is to, in from any page you can link to any page, right? Let me create this link here. If you click on link, it will give you an option to display, right? Let me say go to my wiki and click on this atlas. Okay, so it will be creating your wiki and you can have your own web parts and something whatever you want, right? Which is like, let me just save and close this. Hello?
Hello, Srinath?
Yeah, Trupti, yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
my connection keeps going. I don't know what's wrong.
no issues. Now you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
No, today even I don't know, my PC is again, it's killing me. Anyways, now
Oh,
let's go back to corp IT collection again. Now, so basically our we have created our wiki library in IT wiki. Now what we are doing is, across now you would have seen that each and every site is exclusive to its own. We cannot actually interconnect them. So let us say whatever, under info institute we have created so many um, lists, like, batches, I mean some faculties and something, right? So you cannot use those libraries in here, but here if you can see, I can actually connect a wiki page to this. Let's go back to web parts here and we have connected. Let's click on go to my wiki. Can you see here, it directly went to my wiki page, which is under IT wiki. You can actually link up your wiki, because anyways wiki is something which is open accessible. Again, if you create again something like permission for this site, again he won't be able to access that, right? It again, all the permission level will be applied here, so that will be there in the whole site. Again, it is your wiki library is nothing but, it's a simple website or web page as we have seen till now, but only thing is we have some good features in it where you can actually link up the pages, and this is again your document library. You can also see something like, let me edit this page. If you can see here, you have something called HTML, right? Can you see this HTML? You can actually write your code in here. Let me just check out that once. I'll give you one example. Let me go to HR wiki so that I don't want to touch here now. Let us say here, if you edit this part, if you can see here, you have something called HTML, right? You can actually edit your page in your HTML format. Let me click on this, edit HTML source. See, you can see all the HTML tags whatever you want, right? So that's how, if you want to work work directly on this. You can, if you know some HTML, you can actually work on this, right? Otherwise you can just go back and just say, okay, I'm okay with this, and you can directly do this. But if you want to do HTML part, you can also do, if you are convenient with this, right? So that's how we have even HTML markup here. Let's go save and close here, and let us just go to something like go home, which is very small. Let's go and see some HTML things here, which is, what is HTML is nothing but each and every part here is saved as a different HTML tag. Let me just go back to edit source. You can see few tags here, right? You can see few tags here which are different HTMLs you have, right? And here you can see BA tag and all, right, which we have given here. So let me just write some HTML here, div. So you don't have to remember these anyways. If you know HTML, you can just type in, I have done this from HTML. Let me just give something here, and okay. So again, do remember that, right? It will just see. So it's the same thing. Whatever you have done here is again as whatever you write here, it will be saved internally as a HTML part. And actually, so I've just shown you something which is basic thing. Now if you want to make to a gap in this, so actually what we do here is something like, we just give a break, right? And if you save and close, it will be generated from here. And in the same way, what it does is, let us say I don't know how to do this from remote, and I just have in the same way, which is without any lines here, right? You can just edit this if you want, like edit this and go to HTML, edit page source, and if you know the tag, now see here you have two lines here. I have done this from HTML, this both are coupled directly, so you can just say break, br, and just say okay, right? So there is nothing but it will give a break here, and break in the sense one enter space here, and if you click on save and close, it will be saved with one enter space, right? So this is how you can also enter your page, design your whole page in complete HTML. If you know much of HTML, it'll you can create much of different graphics here. You can write your JavaScript if you want here in the same page, right? That is again being powerful in SharePoint. Now there is one more thing in here which you have to know. If you edit this page, you have something called page history, right? These were again very important. Page history is nothing but again version history. Like we have seen something in document history, like whenever you check in and check out and do some editing to your site, right, each and every version will be saved, right? So that is the same thing we have here. You can see here, right, there are so many editings. Whatever editing is being done will be added. See here. So at this we have added some line, and at this editing we added one more. At this at this time, this one is at this time we didn't add that, right? So that's how you have many things here. So whatever you have added is actually been shown. So your SharePoint will actually save each and everything. So this was there, and we have deleted it. So each and every version will be there in your SharePoint, and maximum of some 10 versions will be saved for a document, because your HTML page is again nothing but a document, is a like a document being saved, or like a library being saved in SharePoint. Fine. So that is nothing but how we actually work in integration with this, and how we actually work, see a Wiki page history, like how we created different links in between, and what are the link properties. When you don't have anything, you can create that, and if you have something, it will give you a link, and you can just go through that, and you can design your own page on different tables, or you can actually edit your HTML, and you can also add something called web parts and all. So whatever you can do in your normal page or site, you can do everything in here, right? And you can actually create your top link. Let us say this is my IT Wiki. So here what we have done is, we have some my Wiki here, right? But my Wiki page is actually a child site of this, so I want to show it here. How to do that? So again, you have to go back to site actions, same, and site settings. You have one setting called top link bar, right? click on this top link bar. Now you can see we have only one home here, right? So that is nothing but is home. Now let me click on new navigation. So in this navigation, let me just copy this URL which we have seen for wiki, right? This is the one. Let me copy this, go back here to my page. Okay, let's paste it here. Okay, and just say my wiki something and click on OK, right? So this is what you are creating on a top link bar, which is nothing but your my wiki. So instead of, if you don't want to have quick launch, you can just remove this and click on my wiki. You can go to your wiki page, right? So this is how you can add. And again, if you want to create more top link bars for different wiki pages, you can create. If you want for HR wiki, go to top link bar and create HR wiki, right? You just have to give this URL, that's it. It will be created for everything. But normally we always keep our mother wiki page, and from there you will be connected to each and every, right, wiki pages. Now make sure that in each and every page you give home, because from this HR wiki, let us say you want to go to BA, you can go to back to BA. Again, if you want to come back to my wiki, I don't have to go there. You can just click on my home page. It will come back to your actual home page which you have, right? So we have seen this, and yeah, we have seen something like, you have this in one side, and we have seen something like creating a link in some other side, which is again like, a cross site communication. Again here we created something called web part sample. We just added something called link, and when we actually go to this click on this link, you can actually go to my wiki, and whenever you come to this page, this will be highlighted anyways, right? So that will be there. And we have seen something called history, so how to see the history and all, right? And basically, if you want to, actually edit this page, you can edit this page and do whatever operations you have done in same adding web parts and all in this wiki pages. So this is nothing but your how to create and actually maintain your wiki, right? And all the permissions and all, everything will be same in this. Fine. So that is your wikis you have in SharePoint. So any doubts in here? Anyways, we have to talk about blogs. If I make you understand blogs, you'll understand more on wikis, because wiki and blogs come in parallel, right? So this will be all for today, right? You have any doubts, Lakshmi, Mohammed, Trupti, till here?
No.
Yeah, Lakshmi. Sorry, can you just yeah, can you ask me now? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We have done actually directly in ITWiki actually. So how to do it in directly in ITWiki is actually whatever you have done is being done directly in wiki. Can you see here in directly wiki there is a library called wikilib, but this wikilib is nothing but a page, that's it. Okay, yeah. So that is the difference, right? When you see on my docs, yeah, yeah, ask me. Okay. No, actually the thing is, if I'm inserting anything on my wiki, so whatever images and all you are inserting, you have to create one library for this, where you can actually save on images and all. But obviously you don't need any image for that, because we have something called image web part, right? For this, see, even if I remove this my docs, doesn't matter at all, right? Like, let me just go to my docs, which is this, go to library. Okay, library settings, right? And let me just delete this document. You don't need this, yeah, because we have used something called image viewer web part, right? So for that we don't need. When we actually I tried to create something like, direct image, it was just asking for something. Let us go to BA wiki, right? Till your image is there, right? You don't need this because it is now tightly coupled with your direct image viewer list. Fine. Yeah. No, no, no. You don't need. You actually don't need that. Yeah. Yeah. Any more? Okay.
No, I think I'm okay. Just have to go over the video and then practice it.
Yeah, sure, sure. You can just go through the video and let me check what has actually happened to the previous video, right? You can go through
Yes,
this and in next class we'll take up the blogs. I mean tomorrow's class, right?
no problem. Can
Okay
I
then.
just show you something on my computer about the user permissions quickly? I have two questions.
The remaining videos, right? After that date, I was waiting for Shamala actually, but I don't know what has happened. Anyways, I'll upload them once she's. I think she'll be back again, right? Actually, she's working in. Actually, she's working from some time in Sharepoint itself, right? Once she copies those things, I'll copy the remaining. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh, Actually, I mean, in 2003 and I mean in actually the first stable version of can I show you something? Yeah, sure, Trupti. Yeah, just give me a minute so that let us just I think let's complete with Mohammed and Lakshmi first, okay, and then I'll share because they are watching at my screen, right? Huh?
Okay, no problem.
Okay, Trupti.
Okay.
Okay, so Lakshmi, once she is done, maybe I'll give you that, right? Okay, then Mohammed, do you have any other questions, Mohammed? Mohammed, are you there? Okay, fine then. Okay, let me just wind it up here, right? I'll